Hello and welcome to everyone. Today our guest is MMA fighter Darren Stewart. So Darren, can you please say something about yourself? Some words for the introduction so we can continue. Thank you for joining.
Thank you very much. Hello, people. Darren Stewart here. How are you guys? I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you so much. When did you start training MMA?
10 years ago.
So which is your fighting style based on your fights? When I watched you, I assume you're a mixed martial artist. Am I right or wrong?
That's correct. Yeah, mixed martial arts.
Who's your coaches at the moment?
My coaches. I have a lot of coaches. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Michael Russell. My striking coach, Chris Carley, and my head coach, Paul Hines. And I also have another grappling coach, which is my cousin, Jermaine McIntosh. And have a strength and conditioning coach, Ricky. McFarland's. I have many coaches.
How did you get your nickname, Dentist?
My fifth amateur fight, knocked out a guy's tooth, and they're trying to find his teeth, and they couldn't find his teeth anywhere. I went back to the gym, and then one of my training partners said, "Why do you call your name the Dentist?" I said, "Oh, it sounds a bit cheesy. I don't know, the Dentist." I said, "I'll give it a go. I'll try it." And then from there, it just started to run, and everyone likes it.
Can you look back at your first amateur fight? And by the way, who was your toughest amateur opponent?
Oh man, no, I was amateur then. No, I was amateur. I was pro. Oh man, I would say my toughest one was probably Emmanuel. Yeah, 'cause he was huge at the time. Emmanuel, a big guy with loads of dreadlocks, like he was like 6 foot something. He's probably my toughest one.
Can you look back at your pro debut? How did you feel heading into your professional match, your first professional match? How did you feel and how did it go?
To be fair, yeah, I wasn't nervous at all for that one. I was actually calm for that one. Yeah, because I think I was on a roll. Like I kept fighting regularly. When you fight in the UK, you was fighting regularly, so I was on a roll, so I was okay. And I got the first round finish for that one as well. Ground and pound, that was okay. As you go up the rankings, you get more nervous, you know.
That's awesome. How did you finish Pella de Tola? I believe it's your second fight.
Say that again. What's that?
Pella de Tola, your second fight. How did you finish him?
Oh yeah, my first sub, man. First sub of my career. Woohoo!
Wow, outstanding. How did you win Killa Cam Fight Night belt?
How did I win it? I won that by knockout, innit? Knee, innit? The Killer Cam belt. Carl Kinslow, innit? Yeah, it was Carl Kinslow, yeah. Ground and pound, let him up, bang, knee, dropped in his face. Done. Give me the belt.
Oh, it was outstanding. You fought Francimar Barroso on 2 occasions. So, what do you think about Francimar Barroso as the opponent?
Uh, yeah, he's alright. He's alright. It's just the commission that really cheated me, you know, trying to say that I headbutted him. And then obviously we had a rematch and I lost in that one. But the first one I won. Like I never had that done in my life. I never cheated in my life MMA ever. And the fact that I've gone there and they said that overturn it, I was like, what? You can do that? I never had that before in the UK. You know, I came back to the country as a winner, you know, and they done that to me. So I was just really upset. But I think of him as an opponent. I don't know. I don't really care to be honest.
Alright, I also agree about the first one that you won. What do you think about Julian Marquez as the opponent? You fought Julian Marquez, he was my guest and he said it was an amazing fight. What do you think
Yeah,
about
man,
that
that's my
fight?
guy, man. Yeah, that's my guy, man. We still speak up to this day, man. We were speaking, man. Beautiful fight, man. That fight there really opened up people's eyes to like who I really am.
To
Like, we were
me,
just trying to take each other's head off, and we still speak like we're best friends. It's funny.
yeah, awesome. To me, your best stoppage was the one against Eric Spicely. You won fight of the night bonus. Do you agree with me or not?
That's my first one. Yeah, that one was emotional because that was the one I had 3 losses in a row. So that one, I had my first win, proper win of a UFC career. So that one was emotional for me. So yeah, that was my best stoppage. I agree.
Yeah, awesome. Then you stopped Charles Bird, and then you fought back and forth versus Adnan Shabazian. Many believed you won that fight. What can you say about that?
Yeah, of course I won that fight, man. You don't want to smoke. You see what it is, yeah, right? There's too many rules in this game. I'm a fighter. I know people say, yeah, at this level you have to be a martial artist, blah blah blah. But I'm a fighter. If you watch that as a fighter, I won. But there's too many point scoring systems that your back's against the cage, you're losing, or he takes you down, you score big points. It's just all nonsense. It's all bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I'm a fighter in it, so that's why people assume that I win because they like to see a fight. People don't come to see hugging. People come to see fights.
Yeah, excellent. Darren Win missed weight, but you accepted the fight anyway. Why did you accept that fight?
What's that again? Say again?
Darren Win, he missed weight, but you accepted to fight. So you were
Oh
pushing,
yeah,
like you're a fighter, or
yeah. That don't bother me, man. I mean, it happens. You miss weight. That's not my business. You know what I mean? And now on top of that, you can't lose. If you miss weight, you can't lose, and then you lost, so it's even more embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna turn away. I'm not gonna. It was only like a couple pounds over, so I'm not turning the fight down. It's a fight end of the day. I'm gonna hydrate 10 kilos up anyway. So I'll put away more than him anyway. I'm used to fighting big people, so me turning the fight down don't make sense. Like, so it's okay.
yeah, absolutely, I agree. So, due to current COVID situation, you fought in your, well, we can say your old promotion. You fought in Cage Warriors against Bartosz Fabinski. I mean, you fought in English promotion because of the situation, or how was it? It was English promotion. You were UFC fighter, but you were forced to fight in Cage Warriors. So, how did you feel about that? Was it a strange feeling, or?
Well, one, I wasn't forced. I chose to because I need the money. Like, there's no way that I never had that much money, so I had to fight in UFC London. When they said it's not gonna happen, so I said, you know what, just put me on cage rollers, innit? It is what it is, innit? Change of opponent, COVID this, COVID that. It was a bit of a struggle because I had to make weight a day earlier and fight a day earlier. So when you're making weight for a fight, you and your nutritionist have some sort of plan. Where this time I had to make the weight even quicker. Everything was all over the place. I wasn't being myself as well, like I am now. If you watch how I fight Matthew Bertolo and then you watch that fight in March, it's totally different. I feel like I'm back now. I feel like I'm fighting the reason why UFC took me in the first place, and I didn't fight like that in March. But I'm glad I lost that fight because that fight there opened my eyes up to a lot of things. If I won that fight, I would have made these changes now, so I'm happy for it. But yeah, no one forced me. I chose to do it. I still lost, got my money, family's still okay for the quarantine, because then after that fight, we was locked down for like 3 months. I couldn't afford that, so that's probably why I took the fight.
Yeah, great. How did you trick, when you mentioned Maki Pitolo, how did you trick Maki Pitolo to fall into the guillotine?
I do that move a lot. I do that move a lot. I get people with it all the time, but no one sees it. And, you know, I don't want to give it away on here. I don't know who you're going to show this to, so I don't want to, it's a secret, you know what I mean? It's like, I lured him into it. There's a certain move I do on a cage, and it kind of sets it up already. If you watch carefully, I've been drilling that quite a lot. So my hand's already there. And then I know they want to take me down, innit? So I let them, do you know what I mean? To be fair, it wasn't even a takedown. UFC squad is a takedown, innit? I dropped down into it. I pushed his head down and dropped down into it. But UFC count as a takedown. I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, it's a move that I get all the time. I do it in training all the time, but just the world don't see it. The world just thinks I'm a striker. And I've been trying to tell people, one day, yeah, it will come. One day it will come. It just hasn't happened yet. And I'm happy that it's happened now. So now people think twice about taking me down. Because I can fight on the bottom. I fought on the bottom with Darren Win. I cut him open from the bottom. I made his head bleed. Bam, bam, bam from the bottom. I tracked up a triangle. I didn't get it, but I tracked up a triangle with Darren. Like, I've took Darren Win down as well. He's a high-level wrestler. Like, you know, I can grapple. I can do jiu-jitsu. I'm happy the world knows now.
Yeah, outstanding. Would you like to add something in this interview? Maybe to mention some other fight? Maybe you have some plans for the future?
Yeah. I wanna fight soon. I meant to stay out there and fight. Obviously I had to come home 'cause I had a little cut on my head, so they suspended me for 30 days. But the aim was to fight out there again. But I'm just waiting for UFC to give me another fight. I'm just gonna stay ready right now. So.
So you're training despite the medical stuff. So you're only under medical stuff, right? At the moment,
Yeah,
or
yeah. Yeah.
But you are allowed to train, right?
No, I'm quarantining right now, so I'm training at home. My quarantine. So when you come back to the UK, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. It sucks because they say to you, you have to stay ready. But how can I stay ready if you're making me stay at home? You know, it's hard. So I'm getting little programs from my conditioning coach. I'm to do little home workouts, but I have to quarantine for 2 weeks. My quarantine finishes this weekend, so I'll be back to training as normal.
Alright, I know the rules and regulations. I hope we will watch you fighting soon, and thank you so much for accepting. And we didn't break the time limit, it was shorter than 15 minutes. So thank you so
Uh,
much for joining. I will post this on Saturday. Saturday early morning, I will post this video, okay?
Thank you so much, man.
Alright, thank you so much for joining. Have a great day, Darren.
Bye.